Hi everybody. So today I'm going to be making my deodorant body powder. It's really an anywhere powder. It's great for a lot of things. You can use it for, as I said, a deodorant or just an overall general body powder. It can also be used as a dry shampoo. If you have darker hair, you may want to add some cocoa to it. But yeah, I mean, it's great for, smelly feet. You can put it down in your shoes if you work out. Um, you can put it under your arms in areas that tend to get chafed. It works great there. Works for babies. It's just a general overall great body powder, and it's very simple to make. I have these little containers that I get on Amazon. They're already just pre-made powder containers. This one I haven't used yet. This is the one I ran out today. As you can see, I've labeled it body powder. I ran out today. So I figured I may as well go ahead and make two of them because I'm going to actually put one in my purse because we're going to be traveling. So this is all you do. I'm going to make one of them lavender and patchouli and the other one lemongrass. That's what this one is that I just ran out of is lemongrass, and I really like that, especially as a deodorant. The pit paste that I make that I posted a video of last month is actually a good complement to this powder because if you put the pit paste on and, as I said, it's not an antiperspirant, the pit paste isn't, you can add this on top of it during the day or even right away after you put it on, and I mean, it even makes that work better. So let's go ahead. The first thing you're going to want to use is a bentonite clay. You can get it pretty much anywhere. Last time I got mine from Bulk Apothecary, but I ended up ordering this large canister from Amazon, and I'm really happy with this one. So I'm going to do equal parts of the next three ingredients, which are the bentonite clay, so about a tablespoon of the bentonite clay in each one here. And let's see, go ahead and do baking soda. That's a great deodorizer. I do not like using baking soda by itself. I always have to buffer it with either cornstarch or arrowroot powder, because if you don't buffer it with a smoother powder, it can end up giving you some irritation. If you are easily irritated by baking soda, I would go ahead and leave out the baking soda and just double up on the cornstarch or the arrowroot. So far we have a little of the bentonite clay, and we're going to go ahead and do about a tablespoon of the baking soda, and you're just going to keep adding in these ingredients until you reach almost to the top. So there's a tablespoon of that in each, the baking soda, and then we'll go ahead and add in the cornstarch. And I honestly don't know how big these are. If I were to guess, I would say maybe 4 ounces. That's why I don't have exact measurements for a recipe, because when I make this, I just know that I like equal parts of these. So do a tablespoon of the cornstarch, and yes, with this powder you will make a mess making it, but you can always just wipe it up. So that filled up about a third of it. So let's go ahead, repeat the process, only we're going to add let's do another 2 tablespoons of the bentonite clay. So we're going to have 3 tablespoons total. And again, it depends on the size of your containers. Just make sure they're equal parts of all 3, unless, like I said, you want to use less of the baking soda or not at all. Let's see. Yeah, we're about halfway up now. So I think I'm just going to do 1 more tablespoon of the baking soda, and then I'm going to fill the rest up with the cornstarch. And that's the thing about this. You can make it however you want to. These 3 ingredients, for some reason, they just work so well together. The clay, the baking soda, and the cornstarch. So yeah, let me go ahead and finish this off with the cornstarch until you get almost to the top, because there's another ingredient I'm going to add that you don't have to add, and that is marshmallow root powder. It's not that easy to come by. I think a lot of health food stores have it, but I order mine from Mountain Rose Herbs, just in case you're wondering. So that's probably about 2/3, almost 3/4 of the way up the container. So I'm going to stop filling it there. And I feel like I have a nice mix of the 3 ingredients anyway, so I'm pleased with that. And I'm going to go ahead and get my marshmallow root powder. There are other ground herbs that you can use in here that are great for you. Just do your research and find out what kind of herb might be good. And even if you get it in its full form, you can just take the herb and grind it in your coffee grinder and use it and see it's ground up. This one is ground up really fine and smooth. So this is going to work in this recipe. And marshmallow root powder is very soothing to the skin. So wherever you're using it, you don't have to worry about the irritation from it. So I'm going to put about a heaping teaspoon in each container. Again, there's no exact science to this. So there's that. And for this one, I said I'm going to make it lemongrass because that's already what was in here. And I really do enjoy the lemongrass. And these droppers hold around 30 drops. And for this size container, that's probably about right. So I'm just going to put well, you know what? I'm going to make it a little less. I'm going to make it about 15 drops, so half a dropper here. It's always better to add less, and then if you need more, you can always add more. So let's just play it safe here. And what you're going to do is you're going to put your lid on, or if you want to feel better about putting your drops in there, you can take the end of your spoon and just kind of stir it first. I would if you've got your container almost full, because if your container's almost full, then you're not going to have a whole lot of room to shake everything to get it combined. So then I would definitely stir it if your container's almost full to where you wouldn't have any, shaking room in there. Yeah, I've got it stirred just a little, and then you can just shake it the rest of the way, and it's fine. And these containers are great. So let me make sure it's closed before I shake it. And I'm going to test it, and I'm going to see if the scent is where I want it. And I can already tell you it is. But see, when you rub it in, you just rub it in, and it's so smooth. You can even hear, it even like smooths your skin out. It's kind of strange, but it's not gritty. It's very, very smooth, and it smells so good. So now we'll do the other one. Got powder everywhere, but that's okay. So we did 15 drops of essential oil in the other one. So I'm going to do about 15 or 20 total in this one. So let's go ahead and just do like maybe 12 drops of the lavender. And the patchouli I want a little less of. So we'll just do maybe 3 or 4 drops of the patchouli. This is always harder to get out for some reason. There we go. And again, I'm just going to take the end of my spoon and stir it up a little bit before I shake it. I just love this body powder. This is probably if I was to guess, maybe the 15th or 20th time that I've made this and refilled it. That's how much I like it. Oh, and the other thing you can use it for, in the summertime, especially with bug bites, all you have to do is just take a little bit of this where it has the clay and the baking soda especially, and the cornstarch would help too, but the clay and the baking soda, you can take a dab of it and put a little water on it and put it on an insect bite, especially if you were to put some tea tree with your lavender. You talk about a great ointment for bug bites and stings. This is really a multi-purpose powder. I've used it for several things, but I really, really like it for feet and underarms and for babies. So the only thing is, if you're going to make it for your baby, make sure it's a kid-safe essential oil, if you put any at all, because there are certain essential oils you cannot use on babies. Lavender is always a safe one to use on babies. I keep a chart hanging, if you saw my pantry tour video, of kid-safe essential oils. I keep it hanging right there where my essential oils are so that I don't forget and put something in, in something I'm making for them that could harm them. But yeah, and you just give this one a shake. And on my other hand, I'm going to test the scent in this. Oh, I forgot I haven't opened this one yet, so I've got to punch it down. Sorry for the noise. It's not wanting to punch, and I want to spare you the noise, so that is nice. Perfect. So, yep, there you have it. Pardon the mess, but that's it. And this will probably last you, depending on how often you use it, a month, 2 months, and you maybe spent, I would say less than $2 on both of these, so $1 a piece. So you can't beat that. And with all the uses that it has, I mean, come on. So try it. See if you like it. And it's simple kitchen ingredients other than the clay, which is very easy to come by. And let me know if you tried it in the comments. And hope you guys have a wonderful and blessed day. Thanks for watching.